Hi everyone, welcome to Diljot's P3 presentation. I work in a precious metal refinery and this presentation is all about introducing a new refining process. Excited to see how a precious metal refinery looks like? Well, we have a lot of pictures in this presentation. This is how a silver refinery looks like. The whole idea in the silver refining process is to separate gold and silver. These things pointed with the yellow arrow are called cells. This presentation is all focused on the cells. This is the top view of the cell. We have 60 cells in the silver refinery. The material here on the skid and table is called anodes. Anodes is just a mixture of gold and silver. These anode we put into the cell. We run some current through it. Silver gets deposited on the plate and gold stays in the bag. In the next pictures we will have a more clear view. To make things simple, this is the view of an empty cell. Gold stays in the bag, silver from the plate starts coming down and gets deposited on the bottom. So how are we going to take this out from there? We use a scoop which looks like this. It weighs around 7 kilos empty and 12 to 17 kilos full with silver. We can't use any other kind of scoop as this is special material. So how we take the silver out now? We put the scoop in the cell, take it out full of silver and put it in the container. Now the problem is there is so much physical effort involved here and that's causing a lot of arm injuries. So what are the problems with this process? As you can see, this is extremely physical and repetitive work which has resulted in a lot of arm injuries and WSIB cases. So the overall effect is reduced production as we try to make less silver so that workers have less to scoop out. Workers are always complaining that they are tired of working. So what is the solution to fix this problem? Let's go through some equipment which we already have and how are we going to use it in the new process. This is called a transfer pump. Currently we use it to transfer new liquid into cell. In the new process we are going to use it to empty the cells. Reason so that we can see solid silver on the bottom. That's how silver would look like on bottom of the empty cells. So now how are we going to take it out? The idea is to use a vacuum to suck this silver out. We already have a vacuum which we use for washing gold and silver. So now we are going to make a lid on an empty container which will have two connections. The blue dots you see in the picture. One is input from vacuum so that the container can act as a vacuum. The other blue dot would be to suck the silver out so that all the silver stays in the container. Green arrow is showing how at the end a container would look like. Thanks very much for watching this presentation and I hope you enjoyed it.